So we're glad to be here tonight. Both teams coming here 4-5. So the winner will be 5-5, 500. Both teams are 8-14 coming into this contest. The Panthers are in their white uniforms. The Wildcats, led by Reggie Sears, are in their burgundy uniforms with the gold stripe. We're getting ready to tip off, waiting on the starting lineup to be introduced. So we'll take a quick break and be right back with more Panther basketball.
All right, the Prairie View A&M University Panthers are about to do battle with the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Coach should be on the play-by-play call. Panthers coming in at 4-5, 8-14 overall. Both of these teams with the identical records. However, Bethune-Cookman is number 6 seed. The Panthers, the number 8 seed. So it will be a very pivotal game as these two will do battle for tonight. And, of course, Monday night, the Panthers will be in action against FAMU. Early in today's contest, Panthers lose on the women's side by the score of 59-49. They fall to 6-4 in conference play. So they'll get ready to lick their wounds, get ready for Monday night's action. So we'll have some exciting play basketball here for you. Panthers game being brought to you by the Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, also the good people at A Rocket Movers, and we're going to have the Panther backers to give support in tonight's contest. So be sure to keep it abreast and spread the word. Panthers basketball action right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Coach Ski is waiting for the tip-off, and once they get ready for action, we'll be ready for action to let them have the spotlight, if you would. I want to let you know that A Rocket Movers is one of the supporters, started out in the fall, and you can get in contact with Mr. James Wood at 713-545-0658. If you have any moving storage, whatever you need done, A Rocket Movers is the place to be. Also, the Panther backers with Dino Robinson and crew. Get in contact with Dino Robinson for your support of Panthers athletics since 1995, 713-417-2090, and the Panther Prairie View Athletic Club with Greg Austin, president there. They've been serving the Panthers since 1986. You can get in contact with them at 936-857-5817. So we'll get ready for tip-off action. We'll turn it back over to Coach Ski here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Thank you, Mike. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, on the campus here of Prairie View University here at the Baby Dome. Starting lineup tonight for the BC Wildcats. They'll be wearing their maroon, striped in gold. Harmon, Garrett, David, French, and Henderson. Starting for the Prairie View Panthers in their white, trimmed in purple and gold. Raza, Augustine, Ruddy, Smith, and Doc Nelson. Starting lineup for both teams tonight. It's going to be really interesting to see after the Panthers came off a double overtime win against the rivalry Texas Southern, winning that contest 89-74. Want to see how the Panthers come out and play. They didn't play on Monday because they played their travel partner on Saturday, so they had some time to rest. And also, we want to see how they come out the first 5 minutes of the contest. We're looking forward to a great, exciting game here on the campus of Prairie View University in the Baby Dome. As you can hear, the music's in the background. The players are around the circle, jumping for the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. Will be Henderson, and jumping in the center for Prairie View and the white, crimson, purple, and gold will be ready. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Here we go for Panther basketball. Tip is up. One by Ruddy, back to Doc Nelson. Nelson with the basketball, bringing it across the timeline. Being guarded by Harmon. Man-to-man defense for the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. Nelson gives it to Rosin. Rosin looking to drive. Back to Augustine. Augustine looking to attack the basket. Shot is up. Shot is blocked. Rebounded by the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. Harmon with the basketball. Bring it to the left side of the floor. Being guarded by Doc Nelson. Henderson. Shot is up. And good by French. French takes a three-point shot. 3-0. Wildcats over Panthers. Doc Nelson bringing the basketball across the timeline. Being guarded by Harmon. Back to Augustine. Back to Smith. Smith back to Nelson. Nelson back to Augustine. Dribble handoff to Smith. Rosin setting the ball screen. Smith looking to attack. Comes off that shot. Makes the basket. 3-2. Wildcats over Panthers. Harmon with the basketball. Bring up the right side of the floor. Bring to the middle of the floor. Looks like a little 2-3 zone for the Panthers. Harmon kicks to Garrett. 2-3 matchup zone. Harmon with the basketball top of the key. Guarded by Nelson's defense is confusing, slowing down the pace. Little blitz action by Rudley and Doc Nelson. Leaves Henderson wide open. Kicks it out to the corner. Shot is up by French again, and hits him at the buzzer. Knocks down another 3-point shot. 6-2. Wildcats over Panthers. Doc Nelson with the basketball. Dribble between his legs. Gives it to Corian Smith. Corian Smith back to Nelson. Nelson with the basketball. Kicks it inside to Rosin. Rosin has a mismatch with Harmon on him. Drop step, turns, shoots over, jump up shot is up, comes up short. Rebound by Garrett. Garrett on the push, looking to attack. Kicks out to French. French for another 3-point shot is up, hits the front of the rim, rebounded by Rosin. Rosin from Prairie View A&M with the rebound, gives back to Hagel with Austin. Hagel Augustine with the basketball. Looking to attack. Mismatch. Kicks it out to Rosin. Rosin 3-point shot is up, hits the front of the rim, battles for the rebound. Corian Smith from Prairie View battles for the rebound, and the ball goes to the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. 2 Wildcats over Panthers. Harmon with the basketball. 2-3 matchup man zone. What we mean by that is whenever your man's in your area, you play man, and the ball's away from the play zone. Harmon with the basketball, looking to drive on Smith. Blocked by Rogers, and there's a foul. The foul is called for Corian Smith. The block was by Rogers. First foul by Corian Smith. First team foul for the Panthers. And Harmon will go to the charity strike. 6-2, 17:38 left in the first half. Nice crowd out here on a Saturday night here on the campus of Prairie View. First attempt is up and good by Harmon. 7-2. Wildcats over Panthers. Harmon. Second attempt, bounce to the basketball. Second attempt is up. Basketball the back of the rim. Henderson gets an offensive rebound. Back to French. French back to Garrett. Garrett takes a 3-point shot, knocks it in. 10-2. Wildcats over Panthers. Smith with the basketball. Deflected by Bethune-Cookman's Garrett. Back to Doc Nelson. Nelson with the basketball. Ruddy sits a screen for Doc. Doc looking to attack. Attacking Henderson. One-on-one mismatch. Shot is up. Hits the back of the rim. Fighting for the loose rebound. Ruddy fighting for the rebound. There's a foul on Davis. First team foul. First individual foul. Doc Nelson getting ready to inbound the basketball for the Panthers. They're running a little 1-4 screen action set. Ruddy sets a screen for Rosin. Rosin gets the basketball. Ball's deflected out by Davis. Rosin drop step. Hook shot is up. Comes a little short. Great rebound by Hagel. Hagel gets the rebound for offensive rebound for the Panthers. 12 on the shot clock. 17:04 left in the first half. Hagel will inbound the basketball from the side. Little spread action, trying to get the ball inside the Ruddy. And there's a push by Henderson. That's the first personal foul for him. The second team foul for the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. 7:03 left in the first half. 10-2. Wildcats up over Panthers. Nelson with the basketball. Getting ready to inbound underneath the Bethune-Cookman basket. Box set. Tries to get it to Rogers. Rogers has the basketball. Kicks it back to Smith. Smith with the basketball. Being guarded by French. Smith takes a three-point shot. It's up. Long rebound. Augustine with the rebound. Offensive rebound and throws it away. First turnover for the Panthers. Coming right into the contest is Will Douglas. He's coming in for Smith. And McKinley Harris is coming in for Augustine. On the floor for the Panthers in their white, trimmed purple and gold. Nelson, Harris, Douglas, Rogers, and Ruddy. Harmon with the basketball. 2-2-1 press by the Panthers. Prince with the basketball. Let's take another shot. Rims out. Doc Nelson comes with the rebound for the Panthers. Kicks up the floor to Will Douglas. Will Douglas looking to drive. Euro step. Shot is blocked. Ball comes off of Harris, and the ball goes back to the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. 10-2. 16:35 left in the first half. Davis inbound the ball to Harmon. 2-2-1 press by the Panthers. He picks the basketball, skip passes, throws over the timeline to French. French with the basketball. Back out to Davis. Davis back to Harmon. Harmon with the basketball. Dribble drive. Hands off to Garrett. French is setting the screen. Garrett on the drive. Another screen set by Harris, guarded by McKinley Harris. Up and under. Shot is up and good. 12-2, 16:06 remaining in the first half. Wildcats over Panthers. Doc Nelson with the basketball. This is top of the key. Gives it back to Roger. Roger back to Nelson. Nelson to Will Douglas. Will Douglas back to Roger. Roger back to Nelson. Trying to get inside the Ruddy. McKinley Harris with the basketball. Backdoor cut by Will Douglas. Missing on the cut. Ruddy with the basketball. Looking to attack Henderson. And he does and draws the foul. 13 foul. We got a TV timeout with the score. We'll take TV timeout at 15:45. 12-2. Wildcats over Panthers. We'll be back with more Panther basketball.
All right, the Panthers struggling right now out the gate. 12-2 is the score as we have a TV timeout at the Baby Dome on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. Panthers got to get that engine warmed up on a cool fall, or should I say a winter's evening on the campus of Prairie View. I'll remind you guys, this game is made possible by the good people at the Prairie View Athletic Club and supporting Panther sports since 1986, originally founded by George Higgs, had a vision of serving the student athletes that represent the purple and gold of the Prairie View A&M University Panthers, and doing so, providing scholarships and funding with banquet aid and support aid for uniforms and equipment. You can be a part of the move and support for the Prairie View Athletic Club by simply calling 936-857-5817. That number again, 936-857-5817. Want to thank the good people at A Rocket Movers and Storage, located in Houston, Texas, for their support of Panthers athletics. They've been a good friend of the Panthers and the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can get in contact with Mr. James Wood, 713-545-0658. Let's get back to Coach Ski and Panthers basketball.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Baby Dome on the campus of Prairie View A&M University on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Well, the score here is the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats 12, Panthers 2. Ruddy shooting 2. First attempt is up. Hits the further rim and short. Panthers have come out really lethargic, really slow in this contest. 12-2 Wildcats, 15:45 left in the first half. Ruddy for the second free throw attempt. Second free throw attempt is up and good. 12-3. Wildcats over Panthers. Patrick Neal comes in for the Prairie View Panthers. Kyle Harding in the contest. 2-2-1 press, looking to trap. Trying to get a turnover. Garrett with the basketball. Back to Harmon. Harmon with the basketball. Brings it back to Prince. Prince with the basketball being guarded by Harding. Back to Garrett. Garrett being guarded by Harding. Switch. Still in the 2-3 zone. Match up man zone. Harmon with the basketball. Davis with a three-point wide open shot is up. Short. Tipped out by Rogers. Rogers gives it to McKinley Harris. Neal brings it over the timeline. Screen action, gets the ball to Kyle Harding on the wing. It's a drive, looking to attack. Kicks it back to the corner to Will Douglas. Will Douglas, a three-point shot is up, off the rim. Ball's deflected up, fight for a loose ball. Garrett, the Bethune-Cookman, coming with the loose ball. 15-01, 15, 14, 58, 12, 3. Wildcats on the bench. Garrett with the basketball at the top of the key. Still in this 2-2-3 matchup man zone. Davis looking to drive. Kicks it back out to Garrett. Garrett on the drive. Kicks it back out to Harmon. Harmon looking to drive. Kicks it back out to Garrett. In the French. French shoots the ball over Rogers. Gets it to Henderson. Henderson takes a shot over Will Douglas. Rebounded by McKinley Harris of Prairie View. Patrick Neal brings across the timeline on push. Screen set by Rogers. Patrick Neal looking to attack. Keeps it back to Will Douglas. Will Douglas between the legs. Looking to drive. Over the top. Score. 12-5. Will Douglas with his first basket. 2-2-1 press. Harmon turns the ball over. In the 2-2-1, this is the Harding. Harding with the wide open layup. Score. Well, 4-0 run by the Panthers. 2-2-1 press again. Harding with the basketball. This is the Garrett. Garrett looking to attack on Will Douglas. Drive. Ball is blocked by Will Douglas. 13:55 left in the first half. Wildcats 12. Panthers 7. Panthers on a 4-0 run. Bethune-Cookman inbound the basketball. Panthers back. Kicks it out to French. French takes another three. Knocks the shot down and good. 15-7. Neal with the basketball. Gets to Will Douglas. Will Douglas with a three-point shot up. Hits the back of the rim. Fight for the loose rebound. There's a foul on McKinley Harris. First personal. Foul. Jeremiah Gabriel comes in. Ruddy is going to come in for Rockford. On the floor for the Panthers. Gambrell, Harris, Douglas, Harding, and Ruddy. Harmon with the basketball. 2-2-1 press. He gets it across the timeline. They're looking to trap him. He goes to the right side of the floor, kicks it across to Davis. Davis back to French. French looking to attack Ruddy. Ruddy puts his hands up, blocks the shot, and it goes out of bounds. Great job by Ruddy. 15-7, 13:25 left in the first half. Bethune-Cookman getting ready to inbound the basketball. Harmon underneath the Prairie View in basket. This is to Henderson. Henderson back to Harmon. Will Douglas trying to put pressure on him. Kyle Harding looking to attack. Harmon attacking the basket, throws a shot up, wild shot up. Rebounded by Will Douglas. Will Douglas with the rebound for Prairie View and in. Brings it across the timeline. Screen set by Ruddy between the legs. Looks to attack, goes up. For the basket. 15-9. Wildcat. Harmon brings the basketball. Gets across the timeline to French. Back to Harmon. Harmon takes a wide open three. Shot is up and good. 18-9. Wildcats over Panthers. Now Harden with the basketball. Kicks it over to Jeremiah Gambrell. Jeremiah Gambrell with the basketball. Back to Will Douglas. Dribble handoff to Gambrell. Gambrell back to Kyle Harding. Waiting on the screen set by Ruddy. Ruddy looks to attack. Kyle Harding shoots a three-point. Doesn't hit anything. Here we go. Garrett with the rebound from Bethune-Cookman looking to drive. Spins. Loses the basketball. Out to Davis. We've got an offensive foul. Great job by McKinley Harris. McKinley Harris takes an offensive foul. That's number 2. That's the 14th foul for the Wildcats. 18-9. 12-23 left. Back into the contest. 2 guards come back into the contest for the Panthers. Augustine and Doc Nelson. Nelson with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline. 1-4 set by the Panthers. Doc Nelson, dribble handoff to Augustine. Augustine, back to Gambrell. Gambrell, hands off to Augustine. Back to Gambrell. Gambrell, dribble. Being guarded by Davis. Takes a 3-point shot. It's up and good. 2-2-1 press by the Panthers. Garrett with the shot. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound by the Prairie View Panthers. Douglas on the push. Douglas between the legs, goes and lays it up, coast to coast, misses the shot, Jump rim off. Great move by 18-12. 11:43 yet. Will Douglas got the rebound. Swing the leg. Spin move. Wide open layup. Comes up a little short. We're going to take another TV timeout with the Wildcats Bethune-Cookman 18 and the Prairie View Panthers 12. We'll take a break and be right back with more Panthers basketball.
All right, you're listening to Panthers basketball. Panthers trailing 18-12. The Bethune-Cookman Wildcats hot on the perimeter at the early start of this one, but Coach Smith will find a way to keep him engaged and keep this game close and hopefully pull out the win on the backside. In earlier contest action on today, Lady Panthers fall short to the Wildcats by the score of 59-49. They fall to 6-4 on the regular season action. They'll take on FAMU this Monday at 5:30. You can check that game out here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network on a scheduled doubleheader for Monday night action. Don't forget the Mike Prince Show comes to you each and every day. All you have to do is ask your smart device to play the latest episode of the Mike Prince Show, and just like that, you will have everything that you need. Be sure to visit the website at obnradio.com for all the latest, greatest information going on throughout the world on the Hill and the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Panthers trailing 18-12 right now as we get ready to head back to the campus of Prairie View A&M University.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, in the Baby Dome. Bethune-Cookman Wildcats 18, Prairie View Panthers 12, 11:33 left. Harmon brings the ball across the timeline to Garrett. Garrett back to French. French kicks the ball to Harmon in the corner, being guarded by Doc Nelson. Screen is set. Garrett with the basketball. Back to Harmon. Harmon. Back to Garrett. Garrett takes a three-point shot up, back of the rim, rebounded by Ruddy for Prairie View A&M. Augustine with the basketball. Gets to Doc Nelson. Doc Nelson kicks it across to Jeremiah Gambrell. Shoots the floater. Comes up a little short. Rebounded by Coon. Coon is in the contest for Bethune-Cookman. Back to Harmon. Coon with the basketball. Gives it to Garrett. Garrett takes a shot up and in. 12. 10:49 left in the first half. Doc Nelson with the basketball. First time now. Jeremiah Gambrell. Jeremiah Gambrell being guarded by Coon. Jeremiah Gambrell takes a deep three-point shot. Is up and in. 20-15, Wildcats over Panthers. Panthers still in this 2-3 zone. Garrett with the basketball. Back to French. French takes a three-point shot. Is up and good. That is the fourth point shot by French. Augustine with coming right back at you. Augustine with the basketball. Looks to tack. Shoots a layup. 23-17. Back and forth. The action is going. Harmon with the basketball. Walking across the timeline. Panthers. Now going man-to-man. Coon with the basketball. Gives it to Garrett. Garrett being guarded by Augustine. Harmon with the basketball being guarded by Nelson. On the right side of the floor. Ruddy. They come here with the pressure coming. Kicks it out. Throws the ball over to Garrett. Garrett reverse layup is blocked by Augustine. Rebound is kicked out by Augustine for the Prairie View Panthers. Kicks up to Doc Nelson. Doc Nelson gives to Jeremiah Gambrell. Jeremiah Gambrell. Swing set by Ruddy. Backs his man down. Crosses him over. Kicks it back out to Doc Nelson. Doc Nelson with the dribble. Drive. Hands it off to Douglas. Douglas looking to drive. Kicks it to Doc Nelson. Three-point shot is up in the corner. Rebounded by Bethune-Cookman's Garrett. Garrett on the push. Got him trapped right across the timeline. Gets it out to Coon. Coon gets it back out to Harmon. Harmon takes a three-point shot. Hits the front of the rim. Prairie View and then Will Douglas with the rebound on the push. Gambrell with the basketball. And the ball is deflected out by Coon. And Dyson comes into the contest for Garrett from Bethune-Cookman. Robin checks in. Robin checks in for Ruddy. 23-17, 8:58 left in the first half. Gambrell on the sideline, getting ready on the right side, getting ready to inbound the basketball. Gives it to Doc Nelson. After Augustine. Augustine looking to cup it. Drive. Tack. Walker gets his own rebound. Trying to go back up strong and draws a foul. Great hustle by Augustine. 8:50 left in the first half. 17 Wildcats over Campus. Up to 15 fouls for the Wildcats. Augustine free throw line. Takes a deep breath. One. Spins the basketball. First attempt is up and good. Second attempt. 23, 18. There you go, Augustine. Shooting the second. Same routine. Spin the basketball. Shot is up. And good. 23-19. 8:50 left. McIntyre comes in the contest with Bethune-Cookman brings the basketball, being guarded by Will Douglas. Great man-to-man now by the Prairie View. Harmon with the basketball. Gets it to Coon. Coon gets it to French. Dribble drive action, screen set. McIntyre looking to attack. Tip is up and good. Number Augustine with the basketball. Bring it across timeline. Looking to attack Harmon. Mismatch. Drop step. Goes up off the glass and scores. 25-21. Inbound the basketball for Bethune-Cookman. Harmon to McIntyre. Being guarded by Cal Hardy. Brings it across the timeline. Gives it to McIntyre. McIntyre back to Harmon. Deep three by Harmon. Takes a deep three off the rim. Fights for the rebound. Rogers from Prairie View comes with the rebound. We've got an injured player on the floor for the Bethune-Cookman. Will Douglas looks to drive and he's fouled. That will be Ludas Lithuania. He's from Lithuania. That will be his first team foul. That will be the 15th foul. 25-21. 7 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first half, and we've got another break. We'll take another break and be right back with more Panther basketball.
The Panthers making a climb at it, down only by 4 now as they're making a run. The perimeter shooting right now for the Wildcats has been on fire. Hopefully they can cool off here after a while, but right now the Panthers making a run on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. The Lady Panthers fell short earlier by the score of 59-49. Last score we had checked, Texas Southern trailing FAMU by the score of 18-11 in the first half of play. Today's game being made possible by A-Rocket Movers, located in Houston, Texas. Get in contact with them at 713-545-0658. We'll turn it back over now to Coach Ski from the campus of Prairie View A&M University. In the middle of a timeout right now, and should be getting right back with Coach Ski at any moment right about now. Listen to Panthers basketball action right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The voice of student athletics since 2002, serving the community through faith and athletics. I want to remind you that you can listen to Temple Refuge Ministries live Sunday morning sermon, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. If you're on the go, simply dial 857-777-0000. Panthers trailing 25-21 as we are midway, past the midway mark of the first half of play here in Southwestern Athletic Conference basketball action. See what we got going on here, as must be an extended timeout right now. Coach Ski, can you hear me? All right.
Third, the ball now, fighting for the rebound. Elbow. They go by. Cutting the city together. Only down by 4. 7 minutes, 47 Didn't panic. He just made a couple of substitutions, and it seems like the substitutions and there started to be a spark. Will Douglas especially came off the bench and had a spark on. So now, 25-21, 7 minutes and 49 seconds left. Looks like the referees have made a decision. There's no flagrant foul. It's just going to be inbound the basketball underneath the Bethune-Cookman basket on the floor for the Panthers. Douglas, Augustine, Rosas, Gambrell, Hardy. Augustine getting ready to inbound the basketball. Reggie Theus, coach from Bethune-Cookman, Reggie Theus is complaining about a foul that he thought should have been called. Augustine getting ready to inbound the basketball. Screen action, trying to get it inside to Rosas. Gives it to Will Douglas. Will Douglas. Ball is deflected. Ball is off of Will Douglas. Turnover for the Panthers. Coming into the contest. McKinley Harris is coming into the contest. And Smith is coming in for Douglas. 25-21, 7:48. Garrett brings the ball across the timeline, being guarded by Cal Hardy. Holding the basketball. Trying to get it to Coon. Coon with the basketball. Looking to drive on Augustine. Brings it back out. Gives it to McIntyre. McIntyre being guarded by Smith. Between the legs, behind the back. Smith doing a great job defensively. He kicks it back out to Coon. Coon takes a shot and is blocked by Torian Smith. Panthers with the rebound. Augustine with the basketball. Looking to drive. Brings it back out. Has a mismatch. Goes up strong. Shot is up and Augustine going to basket. 25-24. Panthers down by 2. 7:02 counting. Frank with the basketball. Back to McIntyre. McIntyre with the basketball. Trapped in the corner. Gets to Garrett. Coon with a 3-point shot is up short. McKinley Harris with the rebound for Prairie View. Gets to Kyle Hardy. Pushes up the floor. Ball is deflected. Turnover by Kyle Hardy. McIntyre with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline. Back to Fritz. Fritz takes a deep shot. Rebounded by Augustine to Smith. Smith with the shot. Gets the ball up and scores the basket. All tied up. 25-25. Great comeback by the Prairie View Panthers. 6:30. Coach Reggie Theus from Bethune-Cookman decided to take a timeout, and we'll take 1-2 with the score here at the Baby Dome on the campus of Prairie View University. 25-25. We'll be right back with more Panther basketball.
All right, the Panthers got the home cooking working, all tied at 25-25. Great run for the Panthers. One time they were down by the score of 10-2, but Coach Smith got the guys rallied up and working things out. Want to thank our sponsors for today's broadcast, the Temple of Refuge Ministries, located in the beautiful city limits of Prairie View, Texas. You can check them out each and every Sunday morning right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can go to the website, obnradio.com, click the Listen Live button, or you can simply dial 857-777-0000. Taking care of business and trying to provide guidance and comfort through the Word of God. We'll get right back now to Coach Ski and Panthers basketball.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, where the score here on the campus of Prairie View University is 25-25, all tied up. Garrett with the basketball, looking to drive on Augustine. Shot is up, scores the basket, and it's foul. 27 foul is on Augustine, his first, team third. We got substitutions coming into the contest for the Panthers. Gambrell coming into the contest. Douglas coming into the contest. Smith coming, and Smith going out. 27-25. Tough shot by Garrett. Augustine had his hands up and got a little bit too much power. Garrett coming to complete a three-point play. Shot is up, hits the front of the rim. Fight for the loose rebound. Rogers from Prairie View comes up with the basketball. Kicks it to Augustine. Augustine back to Doc Nelson. Doc Nelson brings it across the timeline. Jeremiah Gambrell. Will Douglas. Nelson with the basketball. Back to Augustine. Augustine got a mismatch. Crosses over. Looking to attack. Goes up strong and scores. 27. All tied up. Garrett with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline. Being guarded by Gambrell. Kicks it inside. Shot is taken up by Will Douglas. Kicks it out to Gambrell. Long pass. Just a little bit too much on that pass, but that was a great block by Will Douglas. Comes from the backside, cups the basketball, then throws it up to the floor, trying to hit Jeremiah Gambrell. Sneaking down the floor, just a little bit too much on that pass. Ruddy's back in. McKinley Harris back in on the floor for the Panthers. Nelson, Smith, Douglas, Ruddy, and Harris. Garrett with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline. Kicks to McIntyre. McIntyre back to Davis. Davis back to Coon. Coon with the basketball being guarded by McKinley Harris. Man-to-man for the Panthers. McIntyre being guarded by Smith. Looking to attack the baseline. Floater is up and good. 29-27. Ball going back up the floor. Smith has it across the timeline. Screen set by Ruddy. Behind the back. Throws it inside to Ruddy. Ruddy being guarded by Henson. Faces him up. Drop step. Kicks it back out. Turnover. Ball is stolen by Coon. Coon looking to drive with Doc Nelson. Thought he got away with a push and knocks down the shot. 31-27. Nelson with the basketball. Up the floor to Smith. Smith. Ball's deflected by Coon. Stolen by Coon. And then Smith out of frustration foul. And Smith is telling Harris, come help. He's asking for some help with the pressure being put on by the Bethune-Cookman. We've got a foul. We're going to have a timeout. There's a timeout on the floor. And we'll take 1-2 with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first half. The Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman 31 and the Prairie View Panthers 27. We'll be back with more Panther basketball.
All right, Panthers down by 4, 31-27. First half play from the beautiful campus of Prairie View A&M University. Well, the Panthers have given their introduction of the fall 23 football new prospects. Still going to have room for some more to come. But one of an interesting move or addition for the Panthers is wide receiver Brian Jenkins, who is coming from Alabama A&M, an exceptional career with the Bulldogs. He is going to be a graduate student at Prairie View, so it should be a welcome addition for the Panthers' arsenal on offense. Be very interested to see how that comes about. If you need to hear more information and backgrounds of the Panthers' new recruits that was added on February 1st, you can always go and check out the SWAC Zone, which comes on Saturdays at 9 a.m. This latest edition was laid out, the additions of the teams and the schedule for the 2023 schedule. You can listen to it each and every kickoff right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network on the obnradio.com website. Panthers basketball, Panthers athletics right here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics since 2002. Mike Prince here from the studios as Coach Narleski Wyrick on the campus of Prairie View with more Panthers action.
So we're back here. We're having an official review. The officials have taken time to go review to see if the foul on Smith from Prairie View, since he grabbed it, was an intentional foul. And we're waiting for the call. So the flagrant one. Wow. The flagrant foul. 31-27, 4:44 left in the first half. Coon goes to the free throw line to shoot the flagrant one and hits the front of the rim. He'll shoot two. By rule, he's going to shoot two. And the ball will go back to Bethune-Cookman. Coon. Second attempt is up. Both of them, he misses two. 31. The Panthers down by 4. With 4:44 left in the first half. On the floor for the Panthers in their white, trimmed in purple and gold. Douglas, Robert, Buddy, and Harris. Coon getting ready by the basketball. Back to David. David, dribble handoff to Garrett. Garrett between the legs, being guarded by Nelson. He brings it back out. Trying to ISO Nelson, goes back to the basket and scores. 33-27. Nelson with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline back to Douglas. Douglas looking to drive. Gives it up. Back to Rosser. Rosser with the jump hook. Ball is deflected from behind by Garrett. Garrett on the drive. Ball is deflected by Nelson with a great steal. Nelson on the push. Brings it across the timeline. Kicks it back out to Will Douglas. Will Douglas between the legs, looking to attack. And tries to dunk it. No foul call. Rosser gets a shot and scores. Wildcats over Panthers. Great attack move by Will Douglas. And great job by Ross cleaning up, getting a loose rebound, loose ball and scoring. Garrett with the basketball, being guarded by Nelson. Across the timeline. Back to McIntyre. Ball screen set by Flint. Kicks it back out to McIntyre. McIntyre trying to drive on McKinley Harris. Shoots a hook shot, scores. 35-29. There's a timeout by Coach Byron Smith with 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the first half. No, I apologize. No timeout. It's a media timeout, and we'll take one too. With 3:26 left in the first half. The Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman 35, and the Panthers from Prairie View 29. We'll be back with more Panthers basketball.
All right, Panthers trailing 35-29, media time out. Bethune-Cookman are exceptionally hot from the floor, whether they're shooting from beyond the arc or making their shots within the paint. They cannot miss right now. 35-29. See how the Panthers make their adjustments with the waning moments here the first half and the halftime adjustments. Meanwhile, both of these teams come in with an 8-14 overall record, 4-5 in conference play. Panthers number 8 seed, as the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats are the number 6 seed. Today's game is being made possible by the good people from the Panther Backers. Panther Backers been supporting Panthers athletics since 1986. They have a golf tournament on the second weekend of May each year, the fundraiser to help support Panthers athletics. You can get in contact with Dino Robinson at 713-417-2090 to get more information on how you can become a part of the Panther Backers. That number again, 713-417-2090. Get back now to Coach Ski and the Panthers.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Baby Dome on the campus of Prairie View University, also on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, where the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats leading the Prairie View Indian Panthers 35-29 with 3:56. The Panthers were down big, clawed their way back, tied it up. A couple of mishaps of turnovers. And the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats have now extended their lead by 6. Bethune-Cookman inbounds the basketball. Davis to Garrett. Garrett being guarded by Doc Nelson, looking to attack him on the drive. Kicks it back out to McIntyre. McIntyre being guarded by Augustine. Dribble, shake, stop, shot, and fouled him on a 3-point shot. It's a tough foul. Bad foul. Foul, 3-point shooter. At the team's fourth. 5 team fouls, I'm sorry. 35-29. 3 minutes and 14 seconds. So we got Dice at the free throw line. He'll be shooting 3. First attempt is up. Misses the first. We got substitutes trying to check in. Gambrell for the Panthers. And McIntyre. And number 5, McIntyre. He came out and put it back right back for the Bethune-Cookman. 30-29.
Substitution number 10. Jeremiah Gambrell. 14.
Has one more left to shoot. Takes his time. Shot it up. Knocks it in. 37, 29, 3-13, 3-12. Counting in the first half. Doc Nelson with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline. Kicks it to Jeremiah Gambrell. Back to Doc Nelson. Back to Augustine with the basketball. Ross is setting the screen. Augustine looking to go downhill and attack. No foul call. Got bodied up, but Ross is coming over the loose rebound. Plays hard, fighting through it. Keeps battling for loose rebound. And the ball rebound is up by Bethune-Cookman and Garrett. Great fight by Ross. Just couldn't come up with that rebound. Garrett being guarded by Nelson. Ball deflected by Ross. What we got? And the ball is off of him. Great job by Ross on both ends, fighting. A lot of intensity. 2:38, 2:37 left in the first half. Nelson brings it across the timeline. Gambrell back to Nelson. Nelson back to Augustine. Augustine back to Will Douglas. Will Douglas got the basketball. Loses it. Being guarded by McIntyre. Crosses him over. Looks to attack the basket off the rim. Ross was fighting for the loose rebound. Henderson comes up with it. Out to Garrett. To Bethune-Cookman. Garrett looks to attack. Lays it up. Ball is short. Rebounded by Augustine for Prairie View at the Doc Nelson. Doc Nelson on the left side of the floor. Back to Jeremiah Gambrell between the legs. Give it back to Nelson. Nelson has the ball deflected. Throws it to Ross inside. Ross, no foul call. No foul call, but Ross got body that knocked down to the floor. Finally, we got a foul call, not by the lead official on the baseline, but by the trailer. Ross is going to go to the goal line. 37. First attempt by Ross. Shot is up and good. 30. Check into the contest to Dr. Russell. Second free throw attempt. Shot is up and good. 31. Harmon comes into the contest. He'll check in on the floor for the Panthers in their white and gold. Augustine, Gambrell, Rocket, and Douglas. Garrett with the basketball. Being started by Augustine. Garrett, Augustine. Dribble hands off to Dyson. Dyson hands off to Harmon. Harmon kicks it inside, and the shot is up and good. 39-31. Wildcats over Panthers. Douglas looking to attack, and he's fouled by Harmon. Great job by Will Douglas. Had a mismatch. Had a small defender on it. Attack it back, and they'll go to the free throw line. Wildcats and Bethune-Cookman are in the bonus. 39-31. 1 minute and 34 seconds left in the first half. Will Douglas, first attempt is up. Hits the front of the rim, playing 1-and-1. Ball is deflected out. Bethune-Cookman Garrett comes up with the rebound. 39-31. 128, 127, 126 left in the first half. Man-to-man defense by the Panthers. Dyson with the basketball. Dribble handoff to Harmon. Harmon back to Garrett. Garrett being guarded by Will Douglas. Spreading the floor out. Letting Harmon go. Getting it to Garrett. Shot is on the baseline. Shot is up off the rebound. Panthers. Rogers with the rebound up to Cal Harding. Brings across timeline. Look at the score. Looking to attack. Goes. Attacks. Shoots up with the left hand. And we got an offensive foul. I thought that was a great move by Cal Harding. Wow. The defender was on his heel. And he's going to say he is defending with the push, but his right arm is pushed off. 103. Left in the first half. Garrett inbounds the basketball to Harmon. Coach Byron Smith is living with the call. Harmon with the basketball. 54, 53, 20, 19, 18 minute shot clock. Harmon between the legs being guarded by Kyle Harmon. Out to Garrett. Garrett being guarded by Will Douglas. Will Douglas stop. Garrett stop. Pop shoots. Gets his own rebound. Shot is up. Rebound is shot. Another shot is up. Blocked by Raza. Fight for the loose rebound. Kyle Harden tells the loose rebound. Throws it before to Gambrell. Gambrell crosses over. Keeps the Will Douglas. Will Douglas lays it up at you. 33. 24. Shot clock is off. 22. 21. 19. 18. 17. 16. Bethune-Cookman with the basketball. Armour walking across the timeline. Being guarded by Kyle Harden between the legs, behind the back. Crosses over. Looks to attack Harding. Ross is still in with the block. Jeremiah Gambrell, 3, 2, stop. Gets a three-point shot. Is up. Hits the front of the rim. The tip by Augustine doesn't go in. 39-33. Well, the Panthers are down by 6. We'll take a break and be back with more Panther basketball.
All right, halftime, Panthers trailing 39-33, but they did make a good run to come back make this thing close after being down early part of the game. As we get ready now for our halftime report and update being made possible by the good people from the Prairie View Athletic Club. The Prairie View Athletic Club has been serving the Panthers athletic program since 1985. They've been around in the 2000s, but since 1985, serving the Panthers, 1986, I should say, serving the Panthers and all their supplies and needs for support. Now, you can be a part of that movement by simply dialing 936-857-5817 and become a part of the movement and support for Prairie View Athletics through the Prairie View Athletic Club. The president is All-American from his heyday back on the Hill, Mr. Greg Austin. He and the Panther Athletic Club members would love to embrace you and welcome you to the fold. Dial that number again, 936-857-5817. Well, we'll go through the scoreboards right now for the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Had a very intriguing game that is in the waning seconds, about 4 seconds remaining in that one. And it was the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff taking on Alcorn State. And it appears that Alcorn State is going to hold off the Golden Lions. Right now the score is 70-65, and it shows about 4 seconds remaining in that contest.
39-33. The Panthers started off slow. We talked about that. They got back, they scratched and clawed their way back to tie it up, but then just could not extend the lead. What I do expect, we've got a minute and 27-24 and counting before half is over. Want to see how the Panthers come out and play the first 5 minutes. That's the most crucial thing. You're down 6 at home. The first 5 minutes are the most crucial to the start of the second half. You want to cut into this lead, and you want to make a cut into this lead and get it all tied back up and then try to take the lead down the stretch. But it's been the hot shooting. Yes, sir.
I was going to say that it's easier said than done when you have strong parameter shooting that Bethune-Cookman has had. They don't seem to miss, especially from beyond the arc.
You're exactly right. But what hasn't happened is we've had a couple of games for the Prairie View Panthers where we've made some great defensive stops, but we've come back on the offense and turn the basketball on. And you can't do that when you're down and trying to make a comeback. But the shooting for the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats has been on point, especially from the three-point line. So I want to see what kind of adjustment Coach Smith is going to make to come out in the second half. One thing that did hurt the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats when he did should go to his 2-2-1 press. But you can't press for 20 minutes. It's one of those things that gets your momentum, speeds the tempo up, you get back in the game, but then you've got to be able to sustain it.
Well, Coach, you normally play the zone, and you challenge them to shoot the outside shot. But when they're hitting the outside shot like they're hitting, you have to kind of get out that zone a little bit and start playing a little bit more man, right?
No doubt about it. And so we're getting ready to start the second half. On the floor for the Panthers in their white trimmed in gold, Will Douglas is starting the second half. He was a spark coming off the bench, an offensive spark. So we got Nelson, Douglas, Rosser, Ruddy, and Augustine on the floor. For Bethune-Cookman, we got Harmon, Davis, Henderson, French, and Garrett. And you're right, Mike. We're going straight man-to-man. They're going straight man-to-man for the Panthers. Back in the basketball out, Davis takes a three-point shot short. Augustine for the Panthers coming with a rebound. Pushes it up the left side of the floor. Trying to push the tempo up. Rosa sets a ball screen. Augustine refused the ball screen, and he gets an offensive foul. He refused the ball screen. He started going left. Garrett sat on his left side and took the offensive foul. First team foul in the second half. 19:32 left in the contest, 39-33. And so now we got to see Gambrell coming. Jeremiah Gambrell coming. Byron Smith is upset about that offensive call. And so he's talking to the official. Harmon brings it across timeline he gets it to Davis. Davis, back to Harmon. Harmon being guarded by Doc Nelson. Dribbles the basketball, trying to get to French. Harmon looking to attack, stop, pop to free throw line, comes up short. Douglas with the rebound for the Panthers. Kicks up the floor to Will, back to Nelson. Nelson back to Douglas. Douglas looking to drive. Oh, passed up a shot to kick it back out to Gambrell. Back to Nelson. Rosa set the screen for Nelson. Nelson refused the screen. Dribble drive, hand off to Gambrell. Gambrell brings it back out. Ruddy with the screen. Nelson with the basketball, looking to drive, trying to get downhill. Douglas throws a backdoor pass to Rosa. Shot is blocked by Davis. Ball is Bethune-Cookman. Davis out to Garrett. Garrett with the basketball. Crosses over. Got Rosa a mismatch. Back to French. French looking to attack the basket. Shot is up. Ball is deflected. Loose ball. Everybody's fighting for the rebound. Rosa for the Panthers comes up with the loose rebound to Gambrell. Gambrell to Doc Nelson. Doc Nelson stops. Kicks it out to Will Douglas. Skip pass. Will Douglas across the lane. Back to Gambrell. Gambrell three-point shot is up and good. 39. The way to get back into this game for the Panthers is going to be stop and score. Stop and score. Man-to-man defense for the Panthers. Harmon with the basketball, guarded by Nelson. Back to Davis. Davis looking to drive on Rosser. Davis' shot is up, off the rim, rebounded by Ruddy. Ruddy to Gambrell, up the right side of the floor. Being guarded by French. Between the legs, behind the back, crosses over. Gambrell looking to drive. Throws the pass inside to Rosser. Rosser to Ruddy. Shot is blocked by Henderson. Bethune-Cookman, Garrett on the push. Looking to attack Will Douglas. Euro step. Throws up with the left hand. Shot is up. Comes off the rim. Rises for the Panthers. Has a rebound. Gets to Doc Nelson. Doc Nelson to Will Douglas. Will Douglas has the basketball. Being guarded by Davis. Turns the ball over to Bethune-Cookman. Garrett with the layup. Wide open layup and scored. 41-36. Wildcats over Panthers. Nelson with the basketball, bringing it across timeline, being guarded by Harmon. 17:07 remaining in the contest. 19 on the shot clock, 18 on the shot clock. Douglas with the basketball, looking to drive, spin, has a smaller defender on the shoots the ball over the top. Ball is deflected out. Off the roster. 41-36, 16:55 left. Davis inbounds the basketball to Harmon. Harmon brings the basketball. Bring it across the timeline on the right side of the floor. Being guarded by Nelson. Straight man-to-man by the Panthers. Harmon with the basketball. Guarded by Nelson. Screen set by Davis. Stop, pop, shoots the three, knocks it down. 44-36. Wildcats over Panther. Nelson with the basketball, back to Ruddy. Brings it across the line, gets it back to Douglas. Douglas back to Gambrell. Gambrell with the basketball, being guarded by French. Between the legs now, he switches off on Davis. 3-point shot is up, and he's fouled. Jeremiah Gambrell shooting three. Jeremiah Gambrell will go to the 3-point line. He goes to the free throw line to shoot. That's three for Davis. And the first team foul for the Wildcats.
Going to the free throw line.
Jeremiah Gambrell. 16, 44-36. Wildcats over Panthers. Gambrell, first attempt. Takes a deep breath. 1, 2, 3 dribbles. Spins the basketball. Another dribble. Shot is up and comes off the front of the rim. 16-22 left in this contest. 44-36. Gambrell at the charity stripe again. Second free throw attempt. 1, 2. Spins the basketball. Another dribble. Shot is up and good. 37-44. Wesley comes to the contest, and Harris comes to the contest for the Panthers. Wesley sees first action tonight. Gambrell shooting the last of the 3 free throw attempts. Dribble, spin, dribble. Shot is up and good. 38. Armor with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline. Being guarded by Wesley. Great man-to-man for the Panthers. Garrett being guarded by Rocker. Mismatch guard on post. Garrett rises up, shoots a three. Shot is up and it's short. Ball is deflected back out. Kick back out to Bethune-Cookman, gets offensive rebound. Didn't come up with the rebound. 16:01 left. 44-38. Wildcats over Panthers. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Panthers inbound. Wildcats inbound the basketball as the basket. Coon to Garrett. McIntyre to Garrett. Garrett with the basketball being guarded by Gambrell. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7 on the shot clock. Garrett the basketball. Screen set by Henderson. Stop, pop, shoots a deep three. Off the rim. Rosses runs down a loose rebound for the Panthers. And it's a turnover. Gives the ball to Frank. Frank takes a 3-point shot. It's up off the rim. Rosses fighting for the rebound by himself. And we got a jump basketball. Rosser got the rebound. Turned it over. The fought for the rebound. Now we got a jump ball situation. And the possession arrow looks like it goes to the Panthers. We've got a timeout on the floor. 15:37 left in the contest. Wildcats 44, Panthers 38. We'll be back at 4 p.m.
All right, Panthers basketball live right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. 44-38, Wildcats on top of the Panthers right now. Media timeout on the floor. And I think we got the scoreboard refreshed and ready. So we'll give you a couple of quick scores throughout Southwestern Athletic Conference basketball play. Grambling State victorious over Alabama State by the score of 73-60. And right now, doing battle in the second half of play right now, we have a 54-52 lead for the Jackson State Tigers over Mississippi Valley. And one other quick score we'll try to get in for you. It is the, the Southern Jags playing Alabama A&M. And right now, Alabama A&M is leading that one by the score of 66-50. Panthers trying to make a run here in the second half of play. We'll get back on the heel with Coach Steve and Panthers basketball.
Thank you, Mike. We're back here in the Baby Dome on the campus of Prairie View University. where the Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman are leading the Prairie View Panthers 44-38, 15-37. Will Douglas inbounds the basketball to Doc Nelson. Doc Nelson brings the floor. 2-3 zone by the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. This may work in the favor of the Panthers, but Jeremiah Gambrell hits a shoot out the zone. Will Douglas hit the ball, free throw line extended, looking to drive, drop step, spins, and we've got a foul. Fouls on number 3, on Garrett. Second, 44-38, 15-21, left in the contest. Gambrell inbounds the basketball. Gets it back there. The Doc gets on the inbound shot. Shots in front of the rim. Rim rolling around. Fight for the loose rebound is Augustine. Great job getting offensive rebound. Will Douglas with the basketball. Between the legs, behind the back. Has French on him. Stop, pop, shoots. His ball comes up short. Ross is fighting for the loose rebound. And deflects the ball off of number 5 back to top for Bethune-Cookman. 44-38, 15-04 left in the contest. Nelson getting ready to inbound the basketball underneath the Prairie View basket. Rosa cross screen gets it to Augustine. Augustine back in French down. Shot is up, deflected by Bethune-Cookman, and now we have a foul on Will Douglas. No, it's a foul of Bethune-Cookman. He pointed one way but called the foul the other way. All right. Marcus Garrett, that's the third person foul. 3-team foul for the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats, 44-38. Left in the contest. Augustine getting ready to inbound the basketball to Ross. Ross with the basketball. Back to Augustine. Augustine between the legs. Got McIntyre. Got him on skates. Backing him down. Looking to attack. Drop step, spins. Loses the rebound. Gets the ball back. Shot tempo up. Get it to Rosa. Rosa with the shot. Shot is up. Ball is out the rim. Rebound by Bethune-Cookman Harmon. Harmon puts it before to Garrett. Rosa gets back on defense, and he knocks the ball out of bounds. Great hustle by Ross. Ready comes in for Augustine. Wesley comes in the contest for Doc. Coach Spears is talking to the official about a missed call. Harmon with the basketball being guarded by Wesley. Wesley gets the ball inside to Henderson. Henderson being guarded by Reddy. A little flex action. Cross screen and down screen action. Trying to get the ball back to Harmon. Harmon with the basketball. Trying to back down Wesley. Backs him down. Looking for baseline. Shot is up. Trying to drop, and he draws the foul. He backed him down. Got trapped on the baseline. Took a bad shot and draws the foul. 44-38, 14-18 left in this contest. First foul on Wesley. They're going to call it shooting foul. I thought it was on the floor. They're going to call it in the act of shooting. Harmon will go to the line to shoot 2. 14-18 left in the contest. Harmon's first attempt is up. Good. 45-38. Wildcats over Panthers. Doc Nelson comes back in the contest. Augustine comes back in the contest. And Byron Nelson is livid. Coach Smith is livid about the call. Thought it was a bailout call. Harmon with the free throw. Second attempt shot is up. Good. 46-35. Nelson. Ball's inbound to Nelson. Brings it across the timeline. Straight man-to-man now by Bethune-Cookman. Augustine with the basketball. Gives it to Douglas. Douglas looking to try to hand off to Doc Nelson. We got a foul. Foul on number 10, Dyson. As Nelson was coming off that down, he was holding his jersey. The foul on the Wildcat. That's the 4th foul for the Wildcat. Gambrell in the basketball to Nelson. Nelson gets the basketball. Gets it out to Douglas. Douglas looking to drive baseline. Short jumper shot is up. Short. Rossa with the rebound. Offensive rebound. Looks to attack. Goes up and he's fouled. Rossa is playing possessed on offensive defense. Knocking, deflecting balls. Out here fighting on the rebound. He's playing his heart out to try to help him Panthers come back to cut into this lead of the Wildcats.
Now,
That'll be a 15 foul for the Wildcats. The Bethune-Cookman 46-38. Ross, first attempt is up and good. 39. 46. Harris comes to the contest. Wesley comes to the contest. Ross takes his time. Deep breath. Shot is up and good. 40-46. 6-point lead for the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. 13-30, 50, 52, 51 in the contest. Hit ball to Henderson. Henderson with the basketball at the elbow. Ruddy drops off. Now it gives it to Dyson. Dyson gives it to Coon. Coon back to McIntyre. Back to McIntyre. Harmon with the basketball. Dancing with the basketball. Shot is up off the rim. Rebounded by McKinley Harris for the Panthers. Gives it up to Trajan Wesley. Wesley brings it across the timeline. Wesley gives it to Jeremiah Gambrell. Gambrell. Screen being set by Ruddy. Gambrell looking to attack. Shoots the shot. Shot is up off the side of the rim. Rebound by Bethune-Cookman Henderson. Henderson gets the ball to Harmon. Harmon to the left side of the floor. Gives it back. Back to McIntyre. Back to French. French crosses his dribble over, cups it. Lays it up, blocks out. Knocks it out of bounds. A great block by Robert. 13:07 left in the contest. 46-40. Wildcats over Panthers. Harmon getting ready to inbound the basketball on the baseline underneath his own basket. Cross screen set. Gives it to French. French being guarded by Gambrell. Looking to shoot over the top. Kicks it back out to Henderson. Henderson throws inside to Harmon. Harmon being guarded by Wesley. And he draws another foul on Wesley. Backs him down. Turns around and shoots, and he draws another foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul for Prairie View. Harmon goes back to the game. 46-40. 12:57 left in the contest. First attempt up by Harmon is good. 47. 47. 35. 27-40. I'm sorry. Hager Augustine comes back in. Doc Nelson comes back in. Will Douglas for the Panthers comes back in. 5 team fouls I have for the Wildcats and 3 team fouls for the Panthers. Harmon, second attempt is up. Misses it. Ball is deflected out. The Panthers, Augustine with the rebound. Gives to Doc Nelson. 47-40. Nelson brings across timeline. Gives it to Augustine. Back to Nelson. Nelson being guarded by Harmon. Gives it to Jeremiah Gambrell coming off the cross screen. Will Douglas at the screen at the top of the key. Gives it to him. Douglas looking to attack the backline. Kicks it back out to Nelson. Nelson wide open 3 shot is up short. Augustine with the rebound. In trouble, in traffic. Gets the shot blocked. Great job by Augustine. Fighting for the rebound. Battled inside. Got the rebound. Took the attempt and it was blocked by Bethune-Cookman. Nelson inbound the basketball. Kicks it to Rosin. Rosin takes to Jeremiah Gambrell. Jeremiah Gambrell dribble between the legs. Rosin takes a screen. Doc Nelson. Kicks it inside to Rosin. Rosin back to Houston down. Drop step back to Nelson. Free throw line jump shot is up. Hits the front of the rim. Rebounded by Augustine. 2 offensive rebounds for Augustine. Kicks it to Rosin on the baseline. Rosin loose. Drop step spin. Towards the back. 42, 47, 12, 2-0-1 in the contest. Harmon with the basketball across the timeline. Being guarded by Doc Williams. They're going to a Bethune-Cookman, spreading everybody out. Letting Harmon go 1-on-1. 15 on the shot clock, 14 on the shot clock. Between the leg, behind the back. Nelson, Harmon, Nelson looking to attack. Foul by Nelson. 11:44 left to the contest. We've got a media timeout, and we'll take one too. 11:44 left in the contest. Wildcats 47, Panthers 42. We'll be back with more Panther basketball.
All right, Panthers trying to make a run second half, 11:42 remaining in the contest, trailing 47-42. See what the Panthers do on the backside of things to get them down to the nitty-gritty. Breaks things down from on the heels. The Lady Panthers lost earlier today as they drop to 6-4, and you'll get more action coming up on Monday night right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Thanking our sponsors and supporters for tonight's broadcast action. A Rocket Moving and Storage, located in Houston, Texas, supporting Panthers athletics and the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Mr. James Wood would be the voice of choice that you reach out to. All you have to do is dial 713-545-0658. If you have small items, large items to be moved or stored, A Rocket Moving and Storage is the place to call. The number again, 713-545-0658. I want to thank the good people at the Temple of Refuge Ministries. Listen to them each and every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, for a word of inspiration from above and on high. Join them 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, 857-777-0000. Coach Ski, take us away.
Yes, sir. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Baby Dome on the campus of Prairie View University on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, where the Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman lead the Panthers to Prairie View 47-42. Harmon at the free throw line. Shot is up and good. 48-42. Checking into the contest for the Bethune-Cookman. Gudavuksa from Lithuania checking into the contest for the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. Harmon's second attempt is up and good. 49-42, 11-42, 40. 39, counting the contest. Wesley with the basketball, bring it across timeline. Out to Augustine. Augustine with the basketball. Has French on him, got a mismatch. But he kicks out to Will Douglas. Three-point shot is up, hits inside the rim. Rebounded by Bethune-Cookman McIntyre. McIntyre looking to attack. Shot is blocked by Jeremiah Gambrell. Great block by Jeremiah Gambrell, stopping the wide open layup. Harmon inbound the basketball. They're inbound about 49-42. Harmon inbound the basketball for Bethune-Cookman under his basket. Kicks to McIntyre. Harmon, pump fake. This Will Douglas in the air. Looking to drive on Douglas. Kicks it back out. Ball is off. Up to Bethune-Cookman, turnover. Coming right back into the contest is Henderson. Roz is getting ready to inbound the basketball for Prairie View to Wesley. Wesley with the basketball. Bringing it across timeline, being guarded by Harmon. Wesley kicks it to Rosin. Kicks it back to Augustine. Augustine between the legs, being guarded by French. Looking to drive. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it back to Jeremiah Gambrell. Being guarded by McIntyre. Crossover. Looks to drive. Shot is up. Shot is blocked by McIntyre. McIntyre from Bethune-Cookman gets the block. Gets the loose ball. Gets the rebound and brings it to 4 kicks to Harmon. Harmon with the basketball. Being guarded by Wesley. Harmon, Wesley, top of the key. 1-4 set. Everybody's on the baseline. Spreading out. Harmon trying to attack Wesley. Between the legs. Stop, pop, cross him over. Has Wesley on him. Wesley's doing a good job. Sitting down in the stand. Shot is up and good by Harmon. Big time shot by Harmon. 51-42. Great defense by Wesley. Just better offense. Augustine with the basketball. Rosin sets the screen. Augustine looking to attack, and there's a foul on the floor. Number 33, that's Henderson. 51-42. 10-13 left in this contest. Augustine getting ready to inbound the basketball underneath his own basket. Kicks it back out top to Ross. Ross with the basketball. Kicks it to Gambrell. Gambrell with the basketball. Being guarded by Dyson. Gambrell, Dyson. Three-point shot is up. Hits the back of the rim. Long rebound. Augustine fights for the loose rebound and gets the offensive rebound. Augustine with the basketball. Being guarded by McIntyre. Augustine between legs. Stop. Shoots a short jumper. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Bethune-Cookman Harmon. Harmon on the push. Behind the back. Looking to attack Wesley. Throws the shot up. Off the rim. Rebounded by Prairie View. Panthers, but it's knocked out of his hands. Fight for the loose rebound. Back to Prairie View. Gambrell on the hesitation dribble, kicks it out to Douglas. Douglas kicks it back out to Augustine. Augustine back to Gambrell. Gambrell for three off the front of the rim. Douglas for the rebound, kicks it to Ryder. Ryder misses the buddy. And we've got the ball. The ball will be Prairie View basketball underneath the floor on the basket. Great action. Smith comes in for the Panthers. Kyle Harding comes in. Ryder takes the a well-deserved rest for Ryder. He's been all over the floor on both sides. Smith being ready to inbound the basketball. Box set for the Panthers underneath their own basket. Screen. Douglas has a screen for Augustine. Gets inside to him. They're clearing out for him. Let him attack French. One-on-one, and we have a foul on French. That should be the 17th foul. That should go to Augustine. Should get to go to the chair. They're trying to shoot 1-and-1. Nice. Wildcat over Panthers. Ready coming in for Will Douglas. What I expect the Panthers to do on the make is to put on a 2-2-1 press. Augustine going to the charity stripe. First attempt is up and good. 43-51. 9:23 left in the contest. Wildcats over Panthers. Augustine, second attempt is up and good. 44-51. Here it is, the 2-2-1 press. They're just dropping back now. The token press. Now they go back to the 2-3 zone for the Panthers. McIntyre with the basketball. This is on. Kicks to Harmon. Harmon back to Garrett. Garrett trying to attack the zone. Kicks it back out to Harmon. Harmon with the basketball being guarded by Wesley, and there's a foul. A cheap nickel and dime foul on Wesley. Harmon had the ball. He ripped through. Wesley got his hands down. If he keeps his hands up, there's no foul. Had his hands down on the rip through. And now that's 15 foul for the Panthers. 51-41. 8:58 left in the contest. McIntyre to Harmon. 1-4 set. Spreading the floor out. Letting Harmon go one-on-one with Wesley. Between the legs, behind the back. Crossover. Again, another cheap nickel and dime foul. Wesley is trying to body Harmon up. Too strong, too quick. He can take a half a step back, force him to take a tough shot and try to contain it. Wesley comes out the contest. Will Douglas comes to the contest. And now he's going to be guarding Harmon. Garrett with the basketball. Being guarded by Augustine. Garrett. Augustine. Garrett. Shot is up by McIntyre off the front of the rim. Ball is tipped up in the air. No loose balls. Bodies are falling. No foul. Falling on the floor. No foul. Back to Harmon. Harmon being guarded by Douglas. Harmon. Douglas. Screen coming being set up by Davis. On the screen. Looking to attack. Ruddy. Back to Will Douglas. Taller defender on him. Puts the ball inside of Davis. Davis on Ruddy. A great shot clock violation. Shot clock violation by Bethune-Cookman. Great job by the Panthers. Shot clock violation. That will go down to turnover. Harding with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline. Being guarded by Dyson. Back to Augustine. Augustine being guarded by Harmon. Harmon swipe inside. Smith being guarded by Garrett. Looks to drive. Shot is up by Smith off the rim. Loose ball on the floor. Bethune-Cookman comes to loose ball. This is Garrett. Garrett on the push. Brings it across the timeline. Kicks it out to McIntyre. Shot is off the corner. Prairie View Panthers get the rebound. Gets the Ruddy. Ruddy with the basketball. Back to Smith. Smith brings it back across the timeline. Being guarded by Garrett. And we got a timeout by Byron. We're going to take a break. 7:37 left in the contest. Bethune-Cookman Wildcats 51 and the Panthers 44. We'll be back with more Panther basketball.
All right, things heating up at the Baby Dome. Now, I noticed that Coach Ski said it was a timeout, but I don't know if it was a media timeout or Coach Panthers timeout. But nonetheless, Panthers basketball action going on right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Hey, if you guys are enjoying today's broadcast, we'd like you to strongly consider becoming a listening partner. All you have to do is go to the website, obnradio.com. When you go there, click the donation button, and you can become a listening partner today. Any amount would work. We are asking if you could, if there was a Mendoza line, if you could meet us at 17 cents a day, that comes out to $5 a month, $60 for the entire year, to help us continue to bring you live coverage, coaches, shows, and daily programming for Prairie View and the Southwestern Athletic Conference. That website again is obnradio.com. Become a listening partner today, giving you coverage from sun up to sundown, 24/7, 365, with the exception of leap years. Then we go to 366. Become a listening partner today at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, obnradio.com. I want to thank our sponsors, Prairie View Athletic Club, Panther Backers, Temple of Refuge Ministries, and A Rocket Movers. If you or your group would like to be a sponsor of any programming here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, simply dial 832-213-8824. Let's get back now to Coach Ski and Panthers basketball.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 7:37 left in the contest here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Panthers down 44-51. Augustine with the basketball. Kyle Harding with the back to Kyle Harding. Kyle Harding looking to drive baseline, brings it back out. Back to Will Douglas. Will Douglas looking to attack. Gives to Rosin. Rosin lays it up and in. 46-51. 7, 10, 9, 8 in the contest. Harmon with the basketball. Ball to Davis. Davis with the basketball, the free throw line. Looking to attack Rosin. Kicks it out to Garrett. Garrett on the drive. Shot is up. Shot is blocked by Rosin. Smith preparing him with the basketball. This is Augustine. Augustine on the drive. Being guarded by Davis. Ball is deflected out of bounds by Davis. 6:49 left in the contest. 51-46. Wildcats up over Panthers. Victorian Smith inbound the basketball. Get it to Will Douglas. Will Douglas on the short corner. And he's fouled. Fouled by Garrett. Will Douglas will go to the free throw line and shoot a 1-on-1 with 6 minutes and 47 seconds left in this contest. 51-46. Wildcats over Panthers. Great job by Will Douglas. The way you want to cut into this lead is to attack the basket. So that you get to go to the free throw line. No time will elapse on the clock. Now we're going to take a media break here on the campus. 6:47 left in the contest. 51-46. We'll be back with more Panther basketball.
All right, we got the media timeout working right now. Panthers taking on the Bethune Wildcats on the hill. Their next opponent will be against the FAMU Rattlers, as FAMU are doing battle with the Texas Southern Tigers right now in the second half of play. 5 minutes and some change. Texas Southern on top by the score of 65-62. So we got all of that action going on right now, so we can give you a couple more scores throughout the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Right now, Mississippi Valley is leading over Jackson State by the score of 74, now 76-70. And that is a final, ladies and gentlemen. Mississippi Valley will be considered the upset over Jackson State by the score of 76-70. So that was a big win for the Delta Devils on the road. Meanwhile, we have other scoring action for you. 51-46 is our score at Prairie View and Bethune-Cookman. We got a break going on right there. And 73-60 is Grambling over Alabama State. And that game is final as well. So we got a couple of finals in. Get back to Coach Steve. Coach, I feel a Panther run coming on real soon.
I do too. We're being entertained by the Marching Storm during that media timeout. Great job by the Marching Storm. Will Douglas' first attempt is up and good. 47-51. Will Douglas. Shooting the second of the 1-and-1. Make the first one, you get the second one. Second attempt is up by Will Douglas and is in. 48-51. Panthers have cut. Panthers are down one possession. Down 3. 6, 43, 42, 41 counting. 2-3 zone for the Panthers. Back inside with the basketball. Gets it to Davis. Davis. Shot is up off the rim. Fight for the loose rebound. Augustine comes in with the loose rebound for the Panthers. Gives the ball to Kyle Hardy. Kyle Hardy breaking across the timeline. Being guarded by Harmon. Roslin sets a screen on Harmon. Kyle Hardy looking to attack the basket. Gives to Will Douglas. Will Douglas being guarded by French. Roslin sets a screen. French falls down. Augustine with the shot. Shot, three-point shot is up off the rim. And we've got a loose ball rebound. Loose ball 5. Davis. Oh, Henderson. That's the 4th for him. And the roster will go to the free throw line. Trying to cut into this 148. Take 10 left in the contest. 1-and-1. Rasa, first attempt is up and good. 49-51. 2-point lead for the Wildcats. Rasa, second attempt, can make this a 1-point lead for the Wildcats. Knocks it down. 50-51. The Panthers are back into this contest. 6:09, 6:08, 6:07. Harmon with the basketball. 2-3 zone for the Panthers. Will Douglas at the top of the 2-3 zone. Back to Davis. The French. French back to McIntyre. Dixon. Henderson with the basketball free throw line. Dixon looking to drive. Gets to Henderson. Henderson to Davis. Davis on the baseline. Shot is up and in. 53-50. 5-41-40. Counting in the contest. Cal Hardy with the basketball. Looking to attack. Shot is up. No call, no foul. Rebounded by Bethune-Cookman. Bethune-Cookman Dyson with the basketball. Guarded by Hardy. Back down, gives to Hardy. Back to Harmon. 2-3 zone for the Panthers. I don't know how long they can stay in this zone. You're down by 3, you can stay in a couple possessions. They score here, you're going to have to come out and play straight man. Dyson with the basketball. Kicks to French. French being guarded by Will Douglas. Will Douglas did a great job moving his feet. Hands up. French takes a tough shot, throws it up off the backboard, and we got a foul. A loose ball foul. It was a wild shot by French. Davis crashed the basketball. And the foul is on Hardy. 53-50 Wildcats up. They did everything right. Got the tough shot they wanted, but could not come up with the rebound. Davis goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. First attempt by Davis is up and good. 54. Gambrell checks in for sure. Panthers are down 2 possessions in this contest. McIntyre checking in. Coming in for Henderson. Second attempt by Davis. Shot is up. Good. 55-50. Wildcats over Clemson. Hardy with the basketball. Brings him across the timeline. Being guarded by Harmon. Iverson cut by Will Douglas. Between the legs by Hardy. Kicks it to Gambrell. Gambrell. This is Augustine. Augustine looking to attack French on the drive and draws the foul. Great job, Augustine. We saw this for our listeners out there. We saw this in Texas Southern. They spread the floor out. They let Augustine go one-on-one because he has a mismatch, attacks the basket, and draws foul. 50-55. Shoots 2 off the side of the ring. 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Smith coming in for defense. Gambrell goes out. Augustine, free throw line. Deep breath. Shot is up and good. 51, 55. 4:47 left in this contest. Harmon with the basketball. Brings across timeline to Garrett. Garrett, dribble handoff to Harmon. Harmon, dribble handoff to Valentine. Behind the back, Will Douglas guarding. Valentine to attack. Throws the floater up. Off the rebound. Fight for the loose rebound. Prairie View in ball. Ball goes off for Bethune-Cookman Davis. Gambrell now stepping back in for Smith. Offense for defense. On the floor for the Panthers. Augustine, Rosser, Douglas, Gambrell, and Harding. Harding brings the ball across the timeline. Kicks it to Augustine. Augustine to Douglas. Douglas to Gambrell. Gambrell brings all about Harding. To Harding. Harding brings all by Dyson. Dyson looks to drive, takes a shot, no call, no foul. Fighting for the rebound. Augustine fighting for the loose rebound. Comes up Bethune-Cookman with the rebound. Garrett with the rebound. Got fouled twice, no call by the officials. They're letting them get very physical, letting them play in the paint. Harmon with the basketball. Top of the key. Panthers down 4, 51, 55. Harmon with the spin move. Kicks the ball. Back to McIntyre. McIntyre on the drive. Shot is up. Short of floater. Bounces around and goes in. 57, 51, 34 left. Douglas with the basketball. Attacking. Kicks it back out to Harmon. Augustine with the basketball. Robinson sets the screen. Augustine looking to drive. Draws the foul. Great job. Augustine. 3:24 left in the contest. We're going to take the last media timeout. 57-51. Wildcats will be back with more basketball.
All right, the Panthers down 57-51. Final media timeout of the contest. Panthers got to make that home run as they'll get back in action here momentarily. We told you about the Mississippi Valley victory over the Jackson State Tigers. 76-70 was the final in that contest. That game has gone final. You had some other finals by the score of 73-60, Grambling over Alabama State. And another game that was of some intrigue, shall I say. Let's see, we got the Valley Jackson. We told you about that one. And this one, Texas Southern and Florida A&M, they are doing battle. And right now, it is all locked at 66. Well, now 68-66. FAMU on top of Texas Southern. So we got some games going down to the nitty-gritty right now as we get ready for the Panthers to try to swing back into the swing of things here coming up. And another quick score we try to get in. This was time. Look, we'll get it later. Back to Coach Steve.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3:24 left here in the Baby Dome on the campus of Prairie View University on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, where the Wildcats lead the Panthers 57-51. Hagel on the scene at the free throw line to shoot two. Did a great job of drawing body when he was driving the basketball. Got to the free throw line, knocked it down. 52-57. Steele. The Panthers are still in this contest. Augustine makes this one to be 53-57. Shot is up and good. 53-7. A two-possession game. Ruddy comes back in for defense. Harding goes out. On the floor for the Panthers. Wesley, Augustine, Rosser, Ruddy, and Smith. 2-3 zone for the Panthers. Harmon with the basketball. Top of the key. Inside the Davis. This is zone. Being guarded now by Rosser. Harmon. Wesley. Wesley. Screen set by Davis. Kicks it back out to Davis. Davis' long three-point shot is up off the rim. Rebounded by Augustine. Augustine for the Panthers with the rebound. This is the Western. 2, 57, 56, 55. Look at this contest. 23, 22, 21 shot clock. Smith with the basketball on the right side of the floor. Back to Western. Western with the basketball. Being guarded by Harmon. Western. Harmon gives it to Augustine. Augustine. Ready to set the screen. Augustine looking to drive, and they're going to call offensive foul. An offensive foul on Augustine. 53, 57. 41 left in the contest. That was a tough offensive foul call. And Coach Smith is living again about that call. Harmon with the basketball. Walks it up across the timeline. Douglas, Harmon, Douglas, Garrett, Western. Kicks it out in the corner of Dyson. Dyson, stop. Three-point shot is up and 60-53, Wildcats over Panthers. 2-20, 2-19, 2-18 in the contest. Smith with the basketball. Back to Wesley. Wesley on the fake dribble drive. Looks to attack, lays it up and in and draws the foul. Wesley did a great job. A little Draymond Green with the fake of the ball hand off, attacks the basket, and draws the foul. And he's fouled out in this contest. That's the fifth foul for Garrett. Garrett has fouled out of this contest. With 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in this contest, Garrett fouled out the contest. The Wildcats 60, the Panthers 55. Wesley has a chance to go make a three-point play the old-fashioned way. He's got 1 minute. Now we got to have there's a substitute. Got to come in. Substitute comes in the floor. It's Henderson. Garrett comes off the floor. Wesley has a chance to make this free throw and cut into this lead. Here we go. Wesley. Free throw. First attempt is up and good. 56-60 with 2:12 left in contest. Here we go. Harmon with the basketball. Being guarded by Douglas. Harmon, Douglas. Harmon, Douglas. Harmon and Douglas. A little Hornets action set. Harmon looking to attack on Douglas. Douglas a bigger defender. Using a great job. Using his length. He's moving his feet to stay in front. Shot is up off the rim. Ball is deflected off of who? It's going to stay here. Off of Panthers. Will Douglas did a great job using his length and using his feet to stay in front of Harmon. With 1:51 in this contest, Coach Reggie Theus call a timeout. 60-56. We'll be back with more Panther basketball.
Well, getting down to crunch time, Panthers trailing at home. Got some more surprising scores right now. University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff taking on one of the top seeds, Southern University. And the Pine Bluff Golden Lions pulled this one off 82-61 for the huge win. We had another huge win, Mississippi Valley over Jackson State. And right now, the Panthers trailing by 4 here with a minute and some change remaining at the Baby Dome. Don't forget the Panthers will be back in action on Monday night as they host the FAMU Rattlers. FAMU Rattlers and the Texas Southern Tigers last we had was 68-66. We'll get some more score updates as we get to the conclusion of tonight's contest between the Panthers and the Wildcats in SWAC basketball action. Back to Coach Steve with the play call.
Back here on the campus of Prairie View, 1:51 left the contest. Bethune-Cookman inbounds the basketball. Gets it to Harmon. Harmon, look at the shot, shoots the floater. Rebounded by Rudney. Rudney gets the ball to Will Davis for the Panthers. Oh, and Will Douglas turns the basketball over, but it deflected to Corey Smith. The ball is deflected out. Let's see what he's going to call. It's going to be Panther basketball. Will Douglas had the ball, trying to make a pass. The ball slipped out of his hands. The Bethune-Cookman defender knocks it back towards Torian Smith. He gives it a pass to basket. Ball is out. Ball is out of bounds by Bethune-Cookman. 1:37 left in the quarter shot clock. 60-56. Augustine, you got a delay, a stoppage in delay. Stoppage in delay. Referees now went back to the scorer's book and they checked. Augustine getting ready to mount the basketball already. Ready. Back to Wesley. Wesley with the basketball. Trying to set a ball screen. Trying to get Augustine off the screen. Wesley Harmon. This is the Douglas. Douglas on the screen. Looking to attack. Trying to back his man down. Drop step. Fade away shot is up and good. 58, 60. 117, 16, 15, counting the contest. Harmon with the basketball. Being guarded by Douglas. Douglas using size and length to stay on top of Harmon. Harmon with the basketball. Kicks it out to McIntyre. McIntyre to Davis. Back to Dyson. Ball is stolen by Will Douglas. Will Douglas at the ball. Dunks the basketball and misses the dunk. So sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Got excited. Great steal by Will Douglas. Misses the dunk, and now we have a timeout. 47.2 seconds left. Will Douglas did a great job deflecting the basketball. Tried to go for the dunk instead of laying it up. Ball hits the back of the rim, bounces out long. Wildcats get the rebound. And we have a timeout on the floor. 47.2 seconds left in the Wildcats.
All right, Coach Ski got drowned out as the band started working up. But we're getting down to the nitty-gritty between the Panthers and the Wildcats right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Panthers trying to rally and salvage this win to get to 5-5 in the conference play of action. Got some other scores and information we want to get to you. Florida A&M and Texas Southern. That game is about 24 seconds remaining, and right now FAMU is on top by the score of 76-69. We heard earlier that Southern lost to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff 82-61. Mississippi Valley victorious over Jackson State. Alcorn was able to hold off their opponent to get the 70-67 win, as they were victorious over Pine Bluff. Pine Bluff. Back to you, Coach.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 40 seconds on the shot clock. On the game clock, 13, 10, 9 on the shot clock. McIntyre with the basketball, trying to get to Harmon. Will Douglas does a great job. Floater is up off the front of the rim. Rebound by Augustine. Panthers have a chance to tie. Wesley with the basketball. Brings it across sideline and calls timeout. Great defensive job by the Panthers. 19.1 seconds left in the game. Shot clock is on. Byron Smith calls a timeout. Wildcats 60, Panthers 58. We'll take a quick break and be right back for the last 19.1 seconds of this contest.
All right, under 20 seconds remaining. Panthers trailing by 2. Timeout taken by Coach Byron Smith. Panthers going to draw up something big here. Now, of course, you want to tie the game, but if the 3 is open, and we'll ask Coach Ski if he can hear us with all the commotion going on, do you go for the 3 or you go for the sure to tie to make sure you go, or do you wait for the last second?
No, you take the best shot available. You get a mismatch. You remember, Mike, we had Texas Southern. They know how to put the floor out. Got the mismatch on the side. Took advantage of that with Augustine. They attacked the basket. You're looking for some cross swings and down swings. If Jeremiah Gambrell is in on the floor, you look to kick it out to the end. If he can get a wide open look to hit a 3, that's what you need. Get the ball to Augustine. If Wesley gets the basketball, if Douglas gets the basketball, you want to go ahead and make that attack, try to draw the foul. Here we go. 19-1 left in the contest. Augustine with the basketball. Screen being set by Raza. Wesley is pushed down. Raza with the basketball. Gives it back to Augustine. 16, 15. Wesley with the basketball. Top of the key. Being guarded by Harmon. 11, 10, 9. Augustine top of the key. He's got to let it go. He's got to shoot it. 5, 4. 3-point shot is up. Off. We've got a what? They stopped play. They They stopped play. Hold it. We got a problem here. One of the officials said he heard a timeout being called as Augustine was getting ready to shoot the basketball. Coach Smith said he didn't call timeout. Now it's 4.1 seconds left in this contest. That's the strangest thing I've ever seen in basketball, where your player has the basketball and he's ready to make a move. The timeout is called. Wow. Well, now the full timeout. We'll stay here. 4.1 seconds left. Wildcat. Now you got to get what we call a kick. You're looking for some cross wide open so that you can get a wide open look or you got to do it quick.
Well, right now it's a little bit hard to hear Coach with the Storm playing, and they're creating a storm inside the Baby Dome right now, but it's 4.1 seconds remaining. The Panthers will get the ball. It is a timeout, an inadvertent timeout, it appears, that was called by the officials. So now Coach Smith and the Panthers, which had the momentum going right now, 4.1 seconds is a long time in basketball. So you don't want to rush your shot. You still got a chance to drive down in the paint. And if the open shot is open, get the three, and let's walk out of this thing.
Or when you run the ball screen action, if they try to double the ball.
I love my band, but sometimes it can get a little crucial when we get down in the critical times of the game. I know they're not concerned about a broadcast. They're there to do their job and entertain. We're going to do our job to entertain you with this last few seconds remaining. 4.1 seconds remaining. Panthers down by 2 with possession.
Here we go. 4.1 seconds left. Wesley inbound the basketball on his own sideline. On the floor, Wesley, Augustine, Gambrell, Rosser, and Will Douglas. Here they go. A screen trying to be. Oh, there's a foul right there. No call. Augustine with the basketball. Drive. Keeps the setup. Shot is blocked. Game is over. Just we have a foul call. That is the ball game. No foul was called. Gambrell was trying to get off the screen. The Bethune-Cookman player was holding his jersey. No foul was called. They got the ball to Augustine. Augustine drove to the basket. Shot was blocked, and that is the end of the contest. 16-15. Wildcats.
All right, Panthers lose a heartbreaker at home. Coach Smith definitely is not in a good mood right now. An inadvertent whistle to cause a stop in the flow of action at 4.1 seconds remaining. Panthers get the ball. The shot was blocked. Wildcats maintain possession to get the win. The Panthers fall to 4-6 now in conference play. They lose a tough one at home, but they'll have to get focused to take on FAMU, who will be coming in off the win over the Texas Southern Tigers today. You also had Grambling State in the winner's circle. You had Alcorn in the winner's circle over Pine Bluff, and Southern losing today against the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. So a lot of emotional tides going in and out. We know that the band is playing right now, and Coach Ski probably can't get in on us, but we want to thank you guys for joining us on today's broadcast coverage of Panthers basketball. Panthers fall short to Bethune-Cookman by 2 in the last moments of the contest. We want to thank our sponsors and supporters for today's contest: Temple of Refuge Ministries, Panther Backers, A-Rocket Movers, and we want to thank the Prairie View Athletic Club. Next time the Panthers will be back in action, we'll have a doubleheader for you on February the 6th, Monday night, hosting the FAMU Rattlers. Women will tip off at 5:30, followed by the men 30 minutes at the conclusion of the first game. Panthers get swept on today, but they shall rise again on Monday. On behalf of Coach Ski, I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Thank you guys so much for joining. The Panthers lose both men and women's contests once a day, but we'll be back with more Panthers basketball action right here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.